What's up guys, Canuck here. Welcome to another playthrough here for the 2021 World Cup of Design. We are playing through the Elite 8 in the competition, and we are going to be playing today the course that is going up against the course we played last time, Bragg Highlands. This is Kukimbia Fisi. I don't know if I said that right, I hope so. This is from Reebdoog. Reebdoog is a pure veteran of course design. Not many people can say they've been designing longer than I have. Reebdoog's one of the few that can. He's been at it since the early beta days of the original TGC, and I picked up a lot from him when I first started out. And Reeb is a legend of design, and it's good to see him fighting it out, showing that the grizzled vets still have what it takes to fight the new guys as well. So really excited to check this one out. I mean, hey, it's a golf course that has Pride Rock on it from Lion King, I think, or some sort of replica, so I'm in right away. I watch a lot of Lion King with my daughter lately, so I'm ready. All right, here we go. Here we go. So a very unique look. So it's supposed to kind of mimic a course in the, I guess, like Serengeti region of Africa, I guess. So here we go. And as you can see, I'm loving kind of the rocky outcrops. There's going to be a lot of that here. This just looks like the course is just cut into this landscape, which is cool. And another really cool feature that we're going to see throughout are these trees. He's kind of made these really neat looking trees with bushes on these dead trees, which is something I fiddled with in an earlier idea for a course, but I didn't really like how they looked, but I think these look pretty good here. Alright, we are off. So again, all these little outcroppings are, not only do they look good, but providing a little element of strategy as I bounce one off of it and land in the rough. Darn. Alright. A very deep green here, a little bit up the hill. I think we're going to play the 6-iron. Is this going to be okay? That's it. Ooh, just going to roll down there. So yeah, it's visually one of those courses that you don't see much of. Lots of really cool features that I'm sure I'll gloss over. I think I saw like a big, almost like anthill kind of thing there. He's built out of rocks. Lots of really cool, unique touches with this course, and visuals definitely can help it. But let's see how the golf course plays too. This is an interesting double green scenario here. I think, did we just play that? No, we didn't play that hole. Just the green looks similar. Alright, this is a really cool risk-reward par 4 here. Really deep bunker there, ready to catch. Any drives that are going to be a little long and left, which it looks like this one is going to be. Ooh, I thought it was going to bounce off the rock and be real interesting. Come on. Be close. Whoa, it's going to come back down. Ah. Okay, no problem. Actually, a bit of a problem, because that is a tough, very tough green. So, I mean, this is kind of a textbook par 4. Greens are greens are quite a bit trickier. But they're fair, they're fun. Lots of different ways to play that hole, so big fan of that one. Okay, we got the long par 3 third here. I'm going to be hitting a 3-iron, it looks like. Love that bridge. Bunkers are really cool. Oh, I like this shot a lot. Go in the hole. Ooh. Close. We'll take it. We'll take it. Ah. But yeah, Reebdoog is one of those designers. He doesn't put out a ton of courses. I mean, he releases a course every few months. He's not one that's releasing every couple weeks, but everyone that he does, everyone that he puts out is an absolute winner. So I did a collaboration with him a long time ago. I think back in TGC1. We did a course called The Homestead together. He did a lot of the work, to be fair, but it was fun working with him, and that was my real first experience doing a collaboration and working with another designer, so it was really cool to see kind of his workflow and how he did it. I really love kind of the lighting, the rocky kind of outcroppings. Just a really cool course, and definitely me playing through these courses is definitely scratching my new course itch. I mean, we're building that complete course construction, we're building the Apex course, but I'm ready for kind of a new solo project that I think I might be starting in the next, well, I don't know, week or two. We'll see. I've been hooked on other games lately, MLB and iRacing and Out of the Park Baseball, but there's always time for PGA. Oh, close. Close. Alright, roll it in there. And we've got our par. Alright, fifth hole. Ooh, I like this little kind of dead creek bed area there to really split the fairway and make this a very interesting shot. I love the natural hazards being used to make things a little bit more interesting off the tee. There you go. Love the touch of the rock face coming right into the bunker there on the right. That looks really cool. And I mean, what really makes a lot of these courses stick out are not only the way the golf holes are constructed, but the way the designer uses the land and whatever tools they have at hand to really create an environment you can kind of get immersed in. It's hard to do. You know, building a golf course is tough, but building a golf course and an environment that looks realistic enough to, you know, be like, oh, I could see myself playing in a golf course here in Africa, like, that's tough to pull off. And I mean, this is one of the most unique looks I've seen in quite a while. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of this one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's no good. Oh, and I got this tree right in the way, too. I don't even know what I'm going to do here. I think we're going to have to probably just play like a banana ball here. Little draw. Oh, that's perfect. Not quite perfect, but it turned out pretty good. Okay, 8 yards. Get in the hole. Ooh. It's fine. We'll take it. Knocking it in for our par. So we move to the par 5, 7th. I like these cross bunkers here. Really nice bunkering here. I don't know, I'm just a big fan of this natural look here. Yeah. Maybe my favorite Reebdoog course, and I've only played 7 holes, and that's saying a lot, because a lot of Reebdoog courses out there, and they've been really good, but this may be his greatest. I love it. This is a tough second shot. We'll clear this bunker. Yep. Plays really nice. I like the strategy there too. You really got to stretch that 3-wood, otherwise you're laying up. So some good stuff here. Take that. And we got a birdie. We have got a birdie. All right, the par 3/8, slightly little uphill affair. I love the routing. The routing is, I didn't really notice how tight the routing is. It works nicely though. routing is great. This could be pretty good. It's gotta sit though. Little long. Ooh, just sits on that little lobe, which is gonna be a very tough putt. It's somewhere close. That'll do. Lock it in. Fun little par 3 there. Yeah. The angles in the sight lines. There's so much variety off the tee. This hole's kind of leaking into this hole here, shared fairways. Which sometimes I don't love, but I think it's done well here. That is not a great shot. We're left with 285 in. I like that little kind of stagnant pond. You'd almost think like that was like a watering hole for wildlife. Maybe it is still. I'm waiting to be mauled by a cougar, not a cougar. There's no cougars in Africa. A leopard or something like that. A cougar. Come on. I'm tired. It's been a long day with the little one today. Nice to be finally getting a little break and playing some golf. What a front nine. Wow. Thoroughly impressed by this one. 2 birdies and a bogey as we head over to the back. I am liking this. So again, we don't want to cut off too much, but if we do, we're down in the junk there, so gotta be careful. That is a tough driving hole. Wow. Bunker sculpting is fantastic here. Nice flat bottom, relatively flat bottom, and just kind of bringing the edges up really nicely. Nope, that's going to be short. Good bounce. Tough pin position, though. Reeb is known for being very diabolical with his greens, but I haven't found them to be too terrible this time around. Maybe a little bit more tame than what he usually does. Heading to the 11th hole here. Okay. Bit narrow. Accuracy at a premium here. Needs to kick right. Did not. The bunker. That's just fine. Tap it in for our par. Okay, nice one. Short little par 3, just putting accuracy at the top of the list there. Okay, 12 is a short par 5. I mentioned this before, I have noticed a lot of designers definitely moving towards shorter, more strategic par 5s, which I'm a big fan of. I'm okay with the 3-shot par 5, but I think a lot of designers tend to overuse it just to be like, oh, well, I don't want them to get eagles. I think if you make the hole interesting enough and difficult, I mean, look at that pin's kind of tough. We were just talking about that. It's almost like on a little hump. That's crazy. But I like a good par 5 where if you hit 2 good shots, you've got a decent eagle. But even if you a couple little unfortunate events and you're bogeying or worse. So I feel like these par 5s so far are doing it for me. Oh, see, tough green. And there is a on in 2 3-putt par. And I think with par 5s like this, that can happen. And I'm okay with that. Okay, heading to 13. All right. It's kind of tucked into this little valley here. I think maybe this is his first little bit of a miss of a hole, I think. It's not compared to what we've seen, I just feel like this one's a little bit of a kind of a meh hole for me. But off the rock. Woo! Ooh, this is an interesting shot. If there were, I would consider to be a bit of a weaker spot of this course. I would say I'm not a huge fan of the par 3s. I think they're good, but they're not, definitely not his strongest part of this course, I would say. We still got one more to play, so maybe it'll change my mind. Ooh, I like this kind of blind tee shot. Interesting, kind of drops into this little funnel here. I like that. I like that. This is a fun tee shot. You're hoping this kicks left. Boom. I bet that took a lot of play testing to get right. Love it. And then a little uphill approach. Maybe one of my favorite holes here. Oh. Nope. Come on, game. I just said this is my favorite hole and you do that to me? Brutal. Let's see if we can get up and down. Not bad. Tricky little par putt, though. Yes, got it. Alright, we're good. We're on a big par streak here. Alright, here's 15, last par 3. This is a nice one, down the hill. But damn, not a lot of places to stop it, and the green is just making its way down the hill, so that makes for an extremely difficult shot. Oh, I hit it slow. I guess that's probably better than hitting a perfect and it rolling all the way off the green, so maybe not the worst thing in the world. Alright. Knock it in, make the par. We got 3 holes to go. We got another par 3 coming up. Must be 5 par 3s on this course. Okay. Alright. I'll have to say, I think I definitely prefer the front 9. Feel like it's maybe slowed down a little bit in terms of, like, blowing my mind. I think the first few holes just, like, really sucked me in, but I still think the course is really good, but maybe not liking it as much as I was before. I can't put my finger on why. It's just a feeling, right? Just a few little minor things, but you know, with the quality of these courses, sometimes it's the minor things that kind of pull your immersion out and can make the difference. Look at all these pars. Alright, 17. This is a good par 3, I like this. Couple options, a lot of options for pin placements here, which is great. And those two, that back and front bunker, just pinching that part of the green really makes this an interesting shot. You know, you can play it safe, or you can go with this pin. And I mean, we're obviously going for it. Oh, we hit that terrible shot. That's a terrible shot. Okay. We're just parring our way through this back 9. Okay. And the 18th, a short little par 4. This is a cool hole. Not usually a fan of short par 4 18ths, but look at that clubhouse, by the way, too. That is outstanding. This is one where I think it would be rather silly to go for it. I think maybe in the right wind, but just a little too much going on around the green there for me to go for that. This is maybe one of the best short par 4 18ths I've seen. I don't know, for me I'm not a big fan of a short 4 18th, but that one's one of the best I've ever seen. And that's a nice finish to it. Maybe a little bit of a 37-33, that's interesting. I didn't even notice the difference in the pars on the back and the front as well. Overall, I mean, I love this course. I think I like the front 9 a little better than the back, but overall, very, very solid. And predictions, I guess, if I were to predict this matchup between Bragg Highlands and Kukimbia Fisi, I think I would give it to Kukimbia. I think this course is just the uniqueness is great. The variety is great. I think it had everything Bragg Highlands had in terms of its strategy and playability. The courses play very different, but you get that little extra visual touch, I think, with this course. So I see this one winning fairly easily, but who knows? I mean, you never know with the judges, but I mean, both courses are awesome, but I think I see Kukimbia Fisi maybe winning this round. So anyway, everybody, thank you for watching, and next episode we'll take a look at the next two courses. Well, we'll look at the next one course in the next episode, but we'll start on the next group of matchups. You know what I mean. Anyway, thank you for watching. We'll see you later.